So the difference between our other domain and ranges and these is that before we just had coordinates, so we had individual points. Now we have lots and lots of points. So it's not easy to pick out the infinite amount of points from this endpoint to that endpoint, or here, which literally goes on forever with those arrows. So instead we're going to use some inequalities to help us out. We just can't pull out like 4 numbers now. So when I'm looking at this and I want to pick out my domain, I want to find my x values, which are in between 2 values. So domain goes back to your x-axis, and we're basically saying how wide is this? And it goes from over here to over here. So from over here to over here. So that is from -3 all the way over 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4. So that's what we write, from -3 to 4. For my y values, I want to look now at how tall is it. So range is how tall. So I have y values from what number to what number. So let's see. How tall is it? It starts way down here if I frame it in, and it goes all the way up here. So not very tall, just goes from 1 to 3. So from 1 to 3. For my next inequality, a little bit different. This one has the arrows, so when I ask how wide is it, well, you don't know, right? It keeps going, it keeps going. So it keeps getting wider and wider. So in this one, you can say all real numbers is its domain, or you could say that with an inequality like this. You can say it goes from -infinity to +infinity. So it just keeps going. For our y values, though, we do have a starting point. We don't have any y values down here. So its starting point is right here, and it keeps going up from there, right? It keeps getting taller from there. So what we want to say is our y values are greater than or equal to 0. And 0 is that spot it's starting because it started at the origin. So pause, try out these over here. I did the inequality work for you, but if you need an explanation, keep playing. So for my x values here, you see how I don't have any further on this side. They all go this way. So they are less than or equal to this number right there, which if you can read it is a 2. My y values, though, you see how this graph keeps getting taller and taller? It's going to keep edging out here and edging out there. That means it's going to go from -infinity to +infinity. This one, though, is very contained, right? It doesn't go on forever and ever. It's pretty much within the square right here, right? Has values within the square. So this circle. So we just need to figure out where those x values are, where those y values are. You just continue these down a little bit to your x-axis, you can see pretty well that goes from -7 all the way to 3. For your y values, how tall is it? Well, it starts here at 1 and it goes up to 11.